Today, we're gonna be diving into the subtle differences between a frumpy outdated outfit and a chic modern polished one, and how you can kind of retrain your eye to spot those differences before you even walk out the door. Because honestly, it's all about accidental versus intentional, and just a spoiler alert, you don't have to have a swole bank account to nail it. So I've got 7 complete outfits to walk y'all through today, and we're just gonna explore what works, what doesn't, and most importantly, why. So we're gonna be starting off with a dress from Walmart, and if I'm being totally honest, it's a perfectly fine dress. I mean, it's a simple midi length silhouette, it has long sleeves, it's a fitted waist, nothing like overtly offensive except for that busy blue print. And I think that this is gonna be the first visual principle to be mindful of, like when a print or a fabric starts to wear you instead of you wearing it, that's whenever you enter into the whole frumpy town. It's like, hello, welcome, we're all here. Now, that's not to say that this dress is a completely lost cause. Absolutely not. Like, a lot of these pieces can be elevated with the right styling. You could break up the outdated pattern with a belt to kind of better define the waist, and you can lengthen the body with some knee-high boots that draw the eye all the way down instead of cutting it off mid-shin. At its heart though, it's still trying to correct an imbalance, and sometimes it's just not worth fighting City Hall. So instead, go with a solid color that has texture. And with that being said, let's compare it to the next dress that's also from Walmart. It's from the brand Scoop. I paid $38 for it. And when you compare apples to apples, these two dresses actually have a lot in common. Both are V-neck, which by the way, looks incredible on a plus size frame, but it also cinches in at the waist, and they both have long sheer sleeves. But here's where this one wins. It adds intentional visual interest without overpowering you. So the tiered layers and the subtle ruffles and the light shimmer of the sequins all creates this movement and depth, and it also elongates the body without chopping it up. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see how it kind of shifts the vibe? Now let's talk about the shoes really quickly, because when I'm styling a dress like this that feels a little whimsical and a little jovial, and I don't plan on wearing it to a special occasion event, then I like to kind of ground it and contrast it with its opposite. For example, if I'm gonna be wearing this dress for every day, then I would wear combat boots or these smooth leather platform boots. These are gonna be from Dream Pair, and I'm gonna link everything that you see in today's video down in the description box below, so don't you worry. At the end of the day though, it's all about balance. It's the push and pull, it's the ease and the strength and the softness and the leather and lace. But what if you're not really into wearing black? What if you want to wear something vivid and electric, maybe for a party or like an upcoming holiday party, for example? Well, the same basic principles apply, but instead of having a busy, colorful outfit, maybe go with a ribbed maxi dress. You're still getting that textural element, even though it is a little bit more subdued than the last dress, but it's the same long lines. The only difference is we're playing up the color. And this dress is also from Walmart, by the way, and the fabric is a little thinner than I would have preferred, but the impact is still there. The seams and the ribbing all streamlines the eye all the way down to highlight a really interesting shoe of your choice. Now, since the fabric is ribbed and matte, it's the perfect opportunity to sit there and choose the right shoe that is opposite. And what's the opposite of ribbed and matte? It's got to be glossy and smooth, baby. And that's patent leather, and there's your balance. And all you got to do is add a second accessory the same color as your shoe and you're golden. Like, I wanted to find a red patent leather bag, but I couldn't find one on Amazon or one that was like relatively inexpensive. So I went with red earrings, and I love the way that it turned out. It grounded it, it balanced it, and it's perfect. Okay, so we talked about dresses. Now it's time to talk about separates. And I just gotta tell you, I have a closet full of favorites, and a lot of times when I'm going out, I'll pick a favorite go-to sweater and a favorite comfy pair of pants, and if they match somewhat, I just pair them together and then walk out the door. And I tell you, I've regretted doing that more times than I like to admit. So take this outfit, for example. This top, I know it's not doing my body any favors, but on the rack, I just have to tell you, it was gorgeous. Like, the fabric is this bright lilac satin. The color is very on trend right now, and it has a little twist detail right there at the bottom that I thought was really interesting. But like I said before, you gotta try to avoid clothes that wear you instead of the other way around. It just overwhelms my frame, and that's hard to do, y'all, because I'm a pretty big woman. But we're gonna take the same principles that we learned earlier and translate it here, and you have to find a top that adds some level of interest with texture. And this one has a crocheted lace that goes vertically down the front. It has long sleeves, it's a flat matte material, and because it separates, it gives you a multitude of possibilities to find that balance. You can choose a satin skirt, you can choose a silk skirt. I decided to go with these faux leather relaxed pants. And by the way, everything that you're seeing right now is from Eloquii. I've never tried them before and was very pleasantly surprised. And because the outfit is already balanced, you can go with any type of shoe that you really want to. If you want to wear sneakers or you want to wear Converse with this, you can totally do that because it's going to look intentional and playful. It's like if you wanted to wear matte black pants instead of leather pants, just choose a glossier shoe. To me, this is chic. It's thoughtful, it's intentional, but it's just not trying too hard. And that's what it's all about. Okay, so finally, let's talk about my favorite garment, probably of all time. And y'all know, if you've been watching my channel for a while, it has to be jeans. I think I've featured a pair of jeans in every YouTube video that I've posted here on my channel because there's so many variations. I mean, obviously there's some better than others, but I wanted to demonstrate, in my opinion, what the most dowdy pair of jeans look like. And funny enough, I already had these in my closet. Declutter time! But y'all, it's capri jeans. I know capri jeans have a cult following, and hey, if you love something, just keep doing what you're doing. Like, who the hell am I to tell you otherwise? But on me though, they are like a no ma'am situation. That's all I'm saying. And I'm pairing them, of course, with a boxy blue sweater, horizontal lines, short in the torso. I will say that it is a really pretty color. I love the blue, navy, purple combo, but with these jeans, or really without, the proportions are just abysmal. It cuts me off in quarters. Now, last week I shared a pair of jeans with y'all from the Gap. Do y'all remember that? Those jeans were to die for, like this Tuscan red, beautiful, heathered, delicious color. It was like a monochromatic look. I loved it. Timeless, effortless. But if you're looking for a pair of jeans like the ones from the Gap, but you want a little bit more pizzazz, these snake print jeans from Eloquii are super nice. But hold on, just getting ahead of myself. Let me talk about the coat really quickly because that's in the foreground. So the coat is from Eloquii as well. I actually watched a video from Glitter and Lasers talking about Eloquii a couple of months ago, or maybe it's a couple of weeks ago, I don't know, but she heavily influenced my purchase. And this was the first time that I've ever tried Eloquii. I've tried Eloquii Elements before from Walmart, but never Eloquii the brand. And I gotta say, I was very pleasantly surprised, but I absolutely love this coat. It's got a nice long line, it's gorgeous. I love the texture. Once again, we're talking about texture. Texture over a busy print is key. And I have to say, it looks really pulled together. If you're interested, these jeans do run big, so size down. These are an 18 and they're still a little bit on the big side. But high-waisted on a long torso is a fantastic way to kind of optically lengthen and extend the body. I'm telling you, 66% legs and 33% torso. That's what we're looking for. That's the sweet spot. And just to keep everything new and fresh in our brains, let's do a little recap, okay? So we're gonna avoid busy, outdated prints and overwhelming fabrics that wear you instead of you wearing it. The next one is really important. We wanna lengthen our body with one primary color. That's gonna be your pin drop point, and then you can accessorize with other colors and textures. And of course, lastly, you want to balance the vibe. You want suede and silk, leather and lace, whimsical and edgy. It makes all the difference, and just have fun with it. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this Frumpy versus chic video. I hope y'all found this video helpful, enjoyable, and a little bit informative. If you did, please give it a like and a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, thank y'all so much for watching. I always appreciate each and every one of you. Please be safe and stay healthy in this wild, crazy, weird world that we're living in. And I'm going to be seeing y'all very, very soon.